Elnora. This one is new this month, and this is the last day you are seeing this one presented at the featured price. Not only is it the last day at the featured price, it is the first day we're presenting this on 5 easy payments as well. I love the way it looks on the foot, because this is one of those, you see it on the foot, you understand what it's supposed to do. Because the leather is so soft, it kind of collapses on itself here at the table, and we'll show you that just to show you colors, and then we'll bring it back to the foot so you can truly see what this will look like when you see it on you. Medium and wide widths available again in this one. So if you're going for the hair calf version, that is the leopard that you see right here. So my gosh, again, something that looks like it should have at least an extra digit well up into like the 300 kind of range for a designer shoe.
Totally
that's what
agree.
the hair calf looks like.
And that's something we really focus on, is the quality and standard of our materials, I think, first of all, and that's where we're having a lot of fun with that, but also the colours and the embellishments as well. And yeah, that tan leopard is a great way to have a bit of fun with some neutral options.
Now, if you want a sparkly shoe, but you don't want to be afraid that stones or anything are going to pop off, go for the gold snake, because this is like sheer electricity next to your skin. It's awesome. But we also have the pewter snake, and this one goes back to a black footbed instead of the tan color footbed. A lot of sparkle on that one. And then the last one is the white snake, not to be confused with the metal band.
That's right, which is one of your favourites, I hear.
Yeah,
Every
exactly
now and then,
right.
Sharon might belt out a few white snake tunes for us in one of these shows.
White
when we bring
snake,
out the white snake.
Ozzy, why
Yeah.
not? You know, it's all good. So with this shoe, the reason I like this one so much is that this does give you a very fashionable look. It's not really on a lift or heel of any kind, like the other choice that we have later on in the show that gives you a choice of the leather or the hair calf. So it's not on a heel, but it gives a very elegant, very dressy look, even though it is on the flat, and you get that complete security around the ankle, like you'll see on the ladies again in a second.
The first thing that really strikes me is with this as well, Sharon, is how soft this leather is.
Right.
I mean, this is almost buttery soft. It's unbelievable. And it's also lined underneath, so you've got that beautiful suede finish underneath. So when you slip your foot into this, it's going to be ultra comfortable. It's going to feel great against the skin, but then you're also getting that support. But what a stunning look that is. And when you do see it on the foot, you'll notice that nice little crisscross straps that sits nice and high up on the ankle there, and it really sort of gives almost that gladiator look to it.
Yeah.
But you're still getting that same sort of support that you've come to know and love with Vionic.
Yeah, that's right. And you're right about the leather. The leather is ridiculously soft. And just to let you know, too, the front band, just before we see it on the ladies, this one is not adjustable, but it's extremely soft, very flexible, and the way that it's padded on the inside is fantastic. This buckle is adjustable, and this one is as well, and they both have underneath that hidden goring. So, you know, every time you take a step, the shoe doesn't strangle you, it moves with you as you take a step.
Exactly right. And then just on that configuration as well, if I just turn it around this way, you can see there how it's almost cupping the heel as well. So it's going to sit beautifully on the heel with that strap configuration around the back. So there's a lot of support, comfort, I beg your pardon, aspects to this upper, the way it's going to sit on the foot. But then you see it there, and there you've got all the style aspects to it as well.
And this one does come in those medium and wide widths as well. I'm just slipping my foot into this one right here, and it is outrageously comfortable. I mean, you've outdone yourself on the softness, but I love the look of this on the foot. The look on the foot is just perfect, and even where it wraps around the ankle is just perfect and super soft.
That's right, and that's going to really help, as I said, cup that, cup the ankle in there really nicely. So the foot's going to stay on the foot beautifully. So the shoe's going to stay on the foot beautifully. Hopefully the foot stays on there too.
Yeah, I hope the foot stays on the foot beautifully. That would be a really good thing.
I could have snuck that one through, didn't I?
You thought I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, but then you can just see, I mean, what a beautiful looking silhouette it is. Very, very flattering on the foot, and some great fun, vibrant colours. And again, we see how versatile this is, where it can be worn a little bit more casually, as you see with Leah, or dress it up a little bit more, as you see there with Sheila. G'day, Sheila, by the way. Let's dress up.
Yeah, she's dressed.
It's dressed up for you.
You are. You got your little lug bag. You are in a dress. Therefore, you are dressed up.
I think everybody's sort of running off for brunch after this. I think they're all, the girls are all
that's
dressed
what
together
I'll be ready for
sure. Got the handbags, everything. Did they invite you, Kylie? Or?
No. We gotta.
They didn't invite Kylie for brunch. You should be going out wearing your Vionic shirt.
So rude. Yeah. We need to get Kylie over for brunch.
That's right.
So if you've been watching the past couple of shoes that we had, we didn't show you, because we didn't have a lot of time in those presentations, how this not only looks great on the foot, but how it changes the alignment of everything from the foot all the way up your body.
That's right, and we'll have a look. And this is a really cool demo to do because it'll show you how the structure of the foot actually changes when it goes from its unnatural alignment back into its natural alignment. So what I'm going to do is just draw a line where Kylene's big toe is, and realign the foot and draw a line where her toes ended up. And what you can see there is that foot shortened, and it's shortened about 1/4 to 1/2 inch. When I let Kylene go, you'll see how that foot's actually elongating, it's moving forward. If we can have a look at this from the side, because what it'll show is the heel's not actually moving, so what I'm going to do is just realign the foot. You can see how that arch lifts. When I let Kylene go, at that overpronated position, that elongation happens. There's no movement there in the heel. So that's why a lot of people, when they say I'm getting older, my foot's getting bigger, what's actually happening is the foot's just getting flatter. What you need to make sure of is that you're having that fantastic support. And there you can see how that orthotic technology is really just coming up and supporting Kylene's foot.
So my big question for you is, when we see that demonstration, how the toe comes back a little bit, is this why, if we're on a half size, we go down?
That's right. So it does. Well, what's going to happen is the arch is going to really sort of help come up, and so the arch on the technology with Vionic is really going to come up and help support the arch. So that's why sort of we do recommend to sort of say, you know, go down that half size. Yeah.
So in this case, that definitely applies because there are whole sizes only on this one. So if you are a half size, you're going to come, if you're an 8.5, you come down to an 8. It's on 5 easy pays of $18.54 a month. If you would like to check that one out, 8288-765. But there is a different leather and hair calf shoe coming up shortly that has just a little bit of a heel. But in about 12 minutes, we will have the leather walking sneaker known as the Walker.
The Walker.
There was a lot of thought put into that one.
They took me off
Liam.
the naming committee after I came up with this one. But so look, I've got to talk about it a lot. I'm having trouble with names.
But
so.
You know what? We do have a men's and a women's version available of the one. So if you're looking for a truly classic traditional style sneaker with a lot of bells and whistles, this is going to be it. So that's happening at the end of the show. And don't forget, if you've missed out on the today's special value, maybe you just woke up, you haven't seen a presentation yet, we will be looking at that very, very shortly within our 11 o'clock hour as we get into our next hour of lug. But right now, we have our full-length orthotic